Hi friends, my name is Peggy with Hormone Therapy Hub, and I wanted to do a quick video today on the differences between Winona cream and Winona patches because I do have an opinion and I wanted to share those with you. So I encourage you to look at the link down below in the description, and I'll have a link where you can start a Winona account and get 15% off of your first order. So you're welcome. So when I first started with Winona, they prescribed to me an estrogen progesterone cream. So it's both. And because it's bioidentical and made in a compounding pharmacy, they were able to dictate exactly the ratio of estrogen and progesterone. So they did that specifically for me. And so I used this for several months and I did okay. And I had started taking this after I stopped taking troches. Troches kind of like melt in your mouth. You put them under your tongue. And I really wanted something that I didn't have to take orally. And so I wanted to switch to the cream. And I really felt okay, but I just really felt like I needed some more estrogen, like it could just be a little better. And so I asked them to then prescribe a patch. And I'd never been on a patch before. And I did it because one, I wanted to try it, and two, I wanted to try it for my audience so I could kind of share with you the difference. And I am sold. For me, the patches, I think, just absorb so much more. So the patch is super easy to use. You change it twice a week. So each one comes in a little package. There's 8 in a box. And with Winona, when they send you your prescriptions, they send you enough for 3 months at a time. And so you take the little patch, you just rip it open. And then inside here is basically just your little itty bitty patch with some backing on it. And you peel off the backing and then you place it somewhere on your torso. You want it to be high enough or low enough that the waistband of your shorts or your jeans don't bother it. And I change mine twice a week. So I change mine on Sundays and Wednesdays, and I just do that every week. And I have absolutely loved, obviously, my experience with the estrogen patch. With the cream, what you do if you want to start with a cream, because creams are less money, so they probably are about the patch is probably a third again. So the cream I think is about $80 or $89 a month. These are going to be closer to like 100 a month, so they are a little more pricey, but it really just depends on what you feel works best for you. But with the cream, all you do is you squirt it on the inside of your arm where you've got the real tender thin skin. You kind of I just rub the insides of my arms together, and I used to do this when I was still doing this one. I would do it every night before I went to bed, and again, mine had progesterone cream in it as well. So the other thing to know is that if you go on an estrogen patch, and if you still have a uterus, then you will also need some sort of progesterone. And I have landed for me that the pill just works the best. For a while, the patch was causing me to spot, and I hadn't had a period in years. And so when we upped the progesterone and backed down the estrogen, it felt like the perfect combination for me. So sometimes you have to tweak things a little bit until you get to the perfect combination. I also want to talk about compounding pharmacies, because that's a question I hear people talk about too. So compounding pharmacies are pharmacies that make items specific for people based on like maybe allergies or certain things that maybe you just can't take or don't want to take. And so when Winona lands on a prescription or two for you, what they will do is they will send that prescription directly to the compounding pharmacy. The pharmacy will create the product specifically for you based on whatever prescription the Winona doctor put together. And then that compounded version, that compounded prescription will be shipped directly to your home. And so then you'll be able to use it as soon as you get it. And I think I had my products within like 5 to 8 days of when I made the decision with Winona. So once we started communicating back and forth, all of that was done with messaging, whether it was in their portal or text message or email. But however you want to message with them, they'll make some recommendations. You certainly can respond. So if you know you want to try a patch instead of a cream, you certainly could do that. Or if you want to try a cream instead of a patch because you're trying to save some money, certainly you can give them those recommendations or those requests, and then obviously they'll finalize whatever they think your prescription needs to be. Um, I also wanted to talk a little bit about insurance. So Winona doesn't accept insurance and they don't require it. So what I have found is I tried to start doing business with another hormone replacement company, and they said they took insurance, but immediately off the bat they didn't take my insurance. So I guess I say that to say, even if you have insurance or if you don't have insurance, don't feel like you can't go to Winona, because to be honest with you, they are one of the most cost effective companies. And even though you're not using your insurance or maybe you don't have insurance, again, you're going to spend like 75, $80 a month, which to me, that was worth it because I was having hot flashes, night sweats. I felt fat and ugly. I was itchy. I was bitchy. I was all those things. And taking the hormone replacement therapy has made a world of difference for me. So even though, yes, it's an investment, I think of it as an investment in your future. You could spend about 1/3 of your life in menopause. And if you don't take any kind of estrogen and progesterone replacement, it takes its toll on your bones and your brain and your heart. You think about all of the older women in your lives today and how they shrink in size. They get to a point where they can't really even pick up, anything. They can't open a jar. They have no strength. Not having those estrogens from the point we go through menopause and beyond really takes its toll on our overall just how well we age. And it's really important that we keep that muscle, and keeping that muscle, part of that is the estrogen, progesterone, and depending on who you're also doing business with, it might be a DHEA pill or even possibly testosterone. So it's really important to have those hormones replaced so that you can grow old and be as strong and as quick and as fast and as able to do all the things you want to do to, take care of your aging parents if you still have those, or to run and play with your grandchildren when you be blessed enough to have those. So it's really important. It's not just about the hot flashes and the night sweats. It's also an impact on how you age. So hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.